Hello everyone, so today we'll be solving a question of KVPY. This question came in the year 2011 in KVPY exam. So let's first check the question. The question is find the value of the sum S of n which is dependent on the index n, and the series is given by 1 square minus 1 plus 1 multiplied by 1 factorial plus 2 square minus 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2 factorial, and goes on up to the nth term. The nth term is n square minus n plus 1 into n factorial. So see, this kind of series question are based on telescopic series, okay? And if you remember previously, I have done one question of KVPY. The same type of question came in the year 2002. So we can see that KVPY loves this kind of series, telescopic series, what I mean. So in this video, I'm going to give you a general idea how to solve this kind of telescopic series. So let's start with the question. And don't forget to check the one more video of KVPY. I'll be giving the link in the video. So let's start with the question. The series is given as 1 square minus 1 plus 1 into 1 factorial, 2 square minus 2 plus 1 into 2 factorial, and it goes on up to the nth term. As I told you, n square minus n plus 1 into n factorial. Now, I'll give you a general algorithm to solve this kind of question which are based on telescopic series. Now, the first step what we do here is we'll write the nth term. So from nth term I can say directly by seeing the nth term I can write here, that is n square minus n plus 1 multiplied by n factorial. So what we're going to do here is we're going to divide the nth term into two parts. Let's say first part is our small t1 and second part is our small t2. Now we're going to divide the nth term in such a way that our difference of two terms our difference of two terms will give me the same term again. So I'm going to break this first nth term into two terms in such a way that the difference will be reflected as this. Now what we're going to do after this, we'll put n is equal to 1 and we'll get t1. We'll put n is equal to 2 and we'll get t2. We'll put n is equal to 3 and we'll get t3, and so on. We'll put n is equal to n and we'll get t of n. So it is possible that you'll get different combination, but you have to select t of n in such a way that difference of two terms are created. And why I'm creating the difference? Because this series can form a telescopic series. Okay, so here you'll get one thing here. Let's say you're getting t1 minus t2, and t2 will be t2 minus t3, and t3 will be t3 minus t4, and so on. You'll get so on up to the nth term. Now why we are creating the difference? The question is why? Because alternate cancellation of terms will happen here, as you can see here, minus t2 plus t2 minus t3 plus t3 minus t4 plus t4, and this way all the term will cancel out, and in the remaining you will get your answer. That is the sum of the telescopic series. So try to do one thing here is try to break the nth term into difference of two terms. That is our algorithm. Okay, let's start with the question. So this kind of questions can be solved using this method. So let's start. So here our nth term was t of n is n square minus n plus 1 into n factorial. Now I'll do one thing here to break this into two terms. I'll do one thing here. I'll write t of n as n square. Here I'm subtracting one, I'm adding one here. So I'm writing this as n square minus n plus 1 plus 1. Now as you can see, I have extra added one and I have subtracted one. Now I'll do one thing. I'll break this term into two parts. Okay, so first is n square minus 1 multiplied by n factorial minus, here if you look at on this term, this is minus n plus 2. So I'll take negative outside, I'll get n minus 2 multiplied by n factorial. Now again I'm going to rewrite this nth term as, this is n square minus 1 into n factorial. I'm going to write this as n minus 1 into n plus 1 whole multiplied by n factorial minus n minus 2 into n factorial. Now again I'm going to write this t of n as you can see, n plus 1 multiplied by n factorial is this n minus 1 as it is, n plus 1 multiplied by n factorial is n plus 1 factorial minus n minus 2 multiplied by n factorial. Now as you can see, I have divided the nth term into difference of two terms. Now I'll continue from the next slide. So as I told you, you have to break the nth term into two parts. That is n minus 1 multiplied by n plus 1 factorial minus, as you can see in the previous term, I have divided into difference of two terms, that is n minus 2 multiplied by n factorial. So I'll write here n minus 2 into n factorial. Now let's do our thing. Let's write n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1, we'll get t1. So let's calculate t1. And if we do that, we'll see alternate calculation of alternate terms. So for t1, you'll get this as 0 minus, as you can see here, you'll get minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is plus 1 and into 1 factorial. Now for n is equal to 2, you can see this as t2, and t2 will be 2 minus 1, 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1, that is 3 factorial, and this is 2 minus 2, that is 0, so minus 0. Now let's put n is equal to 3, we'll get t3, and t3 will be equal to, let's put n is equal to 3 here, so 3 minus 1, 2 multiplied by 3 plus 1, that is 4 factorial, minus, as you can see here, 3 minus 2, that is 1, and into 3 factorial. Let's put n is equal to 4, and you will clearly see alternative cancellation of alternate terms are happening here. So t4 will be equal to, as soon as you put n is equal to 4 here, you will get 3 multiplied by 5 factorial minus 4 minus 2, that is 2 multiplied by 4 factorial. Now in this similar, I can follow this trend similarly up to n is equal to n. So let's write t of n. T of n is, as you can see, t of n is, I have in front of me. So that is n minus 1 multiplied by n plus 1 factorial minus n minus 2 multiplied by n factorial. Now sum of all these terms, will give you s of n. So let's write s of n. As you can see, 0 with 0, plus 3 factorial minus 3 factorial. So this is gone. Minus 2 into 4 factorial minus 2 into 4 factorial. This is gone. So the series will follow the same trend, and if I add all the terms, as you can see, if I add all the terms, I'll get the sum as n minus 1 multiplied by n plus 1 factorial plus 1. So this is your final answer, and you know how to solve this kind of problems. So that's why it's very easy to break a telescopic series in difference of 2, because alternative cancellation of alternate terms you will see here directly. So this is our final answer, and that will be all for this video. Thank you.